All right. All right. Boy, man, I tell you, these episodes just keep coming. They just keep coming. Um, you never know, man. You never know. This could start into something really, really big, man. I'm very, very proud of myself to be have made. I don't know. I think I've made like 10, 10 videos. I think it's something like that. But I'm proud of myself. So let's get into what we're gonna be talking about today. So today we're gonna be talking about real estate. Real estate. I mean, come on. After everything that we talk about on my channel, finances, money, getting out of debt, credit, we gotta talk about real estate, right? So I got something for you today. So if you check this out, and if you stay with me today, now I'm going to teach you. I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to talk about a. Let me see what's it called. Hold on. A It's a way of buying property. It's a way that people have been buying property that a lot of people don't know about, and it's called the Burr method. Burr, B-E. Excuse me. B-R-R-R-R. It's called the Burr method. So, yeah. Have you ever heard of that? Has anybody ever heard of that? Leave a comment down there if you've ever heard of it. But that's what we're going to be talking about today. How to buy real estate and using the Burr method to do it. Let's go. Intro, please. All right. So, the Burr method. Has anybody ever heard of that? Anybody ever heard of the Burr method? Check this out. Let's get right into it, right? So, Burr method. It stands for buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. So, if you haven't heard of that, people are like, what the hell? Check this out. So, what it means is like the B in Burr method, it stands for buy, right? And so, basically, it means that you're buying a distressed property. Buying a distressed property, meaning if somebody just wants to get rid of it, if two people are getting divorced and they got to split it and they just got to get rid of the house, just distressed. It's a distressed property. Somebody is just basically trying to get rid of it. I don't know, it's broken down and it's really nobody's been living in it. I mean, it's distressed, right? So if you buy a property like this for, I don't know, let's just say in between, you probably won't be able to find houses like that these days, but a distressed property, you never know. $50,000 to $100,000, somewhere in there. If you can manage to buy a property at that much, guess what? Guess what you get to do to it after you buy it, after you purchase it. Now it's the rehab part. Rehab. So check this out. If you read right here, let me find. It says if you rehab correctly and you make sure you add value when you do, you are pretty much guaranteed to recover your money and then some. However, unless you buy and hold luxury rentals, generally speaking, these things aren't necessary. So it goes on to give you, examples like granite countertops, Brazilian hardwood floors. And the reason why they're giving these things right here is because when you rehab a property, when you fix it up, you're not buying luxury items. You know what I'm saying? You're not buying granite, you're not buying marble floor. No, when you rehab a property, You fix the things that need to be fixed, and that's it. You make this property livable. Not that you're going to be cheap or anything like that, but you're going to make it livable. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make it where people can live in it, and they don't have any mold on the wall or nothing like. It's livable. Has a roof, has electric systems, has everything. When you rehab it, that's what you focus on, right? So let's see where we are. Now it's buying the property. However, and I'm going to tell you, when you're buying the property, there's a bunch of different ways you can use to buy a property. It could be a hard money lender. It can be a lender from a bank. It can be a private money lender. You can use a bunch of different ways to buy and to come up with the money to buy the property. In rehab, like I said, when you rehab a property, you just want to rehab the things that need to be fixed. That's it. You don't want to make it into some kind of high-rise Trump Tower or no. You fix the things that need to be fixed and you add value to the property. Okay? So, moving on. It's going to be boom. It's going to be rent. So, you're going to put a tenant in it. Now, okay. Now everybody in here knows that I'm sure that that's hard to put a tenant in your property on your in your apartment or duplex or whatever and expect them to take care of it like you do. No, that's just not going to happen. So once you rent it out, that's going to be probably one of the most difficult things that you're going to be able to do. And it says, look right here. It says you need to notify the tenant before an appraisal. So if you're renting it out, you're still going to be trying to sell it, right? You're still going to be trying to, if you're renting it out, I'm sorry, let me take that back. I had that wrong. If you're renting it out, the tenant is going to be paying you, obviously, rent, in which you're going to be using that on the mortgage that you have on the house. So your tenant is going to be paying your mortgage for you. It's going to be paying down your debt for you. And it says right here, I always recommend you request interior appraisals versus drive-by. So like when you get somebody to get an appraisal on your property, you want to have somebody come by and look inside and walk inside the property instead of just driving by and looking at it. So again, just to finish up on rent, you're going to put a tenant. You're going to put somebody. You're going to rent your place out. I mean, it's pretty easy. You're going to put a tenant in it, and you're going to rent it out, and they're going to pay you rent. And then you go to the last deal right here, and that's going to be refinance. All right, so refinance is going to be the part that what makes this method amazing, right? So let me see if I can find it to do. Okay, so once you buy the property and once you rehab the property and then you rent the property, BRRR. Now once you rent it, you got a tenant in it and they're paying you rent. So 6 months after you hold this property for 6 months, do you know that you can go to a bank or a credit union? Most likely credit union is going to be the best thing for this one. But if you can go to a credit union and they will come out and they will appraise your property and they will write you a check. They will write you a check for 75% of what the house is worth. So let's do this. So basically what I'm trying to say is let's say you bought the distressed property for, let's just say $100,000. So you rehab it, you bring it, you fix the kitchen, you fix the roof, you fix you do everything like that. Now the house is worth $160 or $180. Now you put a tenant in it, and they're going to start paying you rent. They're going to start paying you rent every month, and you're going to take that rent check, and then you're going to put it towards your mortgage that you owe on the house. And like I said, once you refinance, all you got to do is hold this property for 6 months. and you refinance it, go into a credit union and refinance it, and they will write you a check. A lot of people don't know that. They will write you a check right there for 75% of what the property is worth. So, I don't know, where's my calculator? 160? So, let's just say the house is, I don't know, let's just say the house is what did I say, 180? I mean, 75% of that? Yeah. What's 75% of that? Tell me that. I mean, a lot of people don't know that. They will write you a check for 75% of what the property's worth. So that's when you buy the property, you have to, buying is the most important deal. When you buy the property, that's the most important part of it, is because you have to buy right. If you buy right, and if you buy a property that's so distressed again, that's below the market value, you win. That way you can rehab it. That way you could rent it. You could put a tenant in it. And then once you refinance it and the house is worth, probably ungodly amount of money if you rehab it right. That's called the BRRRR method. I want y'all to leave a comment. Seriously, leave a comment if you've ever heard of the BRRRR method. BRRRR. You buy it, you rehab it, you rent, you refinance, and then repeat. Have you ever heard of that? I want you to let me know. I want you guys to let me know. That I wanted you to read about it. Look it up. I want you to kind of research the BRRRR method. I'm telling you, people have been doing it and it's crazy. It makes me, it pisses me off, because you don't know what you don't know. And again, we wasn't taught things like this. You have to go find the information. The information is not going to find you. So that's what the lesson, and it really wasn't a lesson. I just kind of wanted to put that on your mind so you could go research it and you could go look at it and read about the BRRRR method and stuff like that. I wasn't trying to teach you. Well, I guess I was trying to teach you, but I wanted you more or less. I wanted you to go be able to look up the BRRRR method and study it for yourself. So that's what it was about today. Quick and easy. We're at about 12 minutes right now. So I got to clean this up. I got to end it because my videos have been way too long. So if the channel helped, if this episode helped, if it helped today, leave your boy a like and subscribe, man. If it really helped. I think it did help, because a lot of people, I'm pretty sure some people are like, what the hell? I ain't never heard of the BRRRR method. So if it has, man, like I said again, just like, subscribe to the channel. And again, if you know me personally, that's how you can help me, is by sharing the page and sharing and getting this out there to people that we can start talking about this, man. That's the reason for this channel, is because we were not taught it in school. Yeah. So y'all think about that. The BRRRR method, look it up, and let me know what information y'all find on it. I'm out. This is Low Trey, from frack hand to financial freedom. I'm out.